When we both die, we're gonna have somebody put it up.
Juice WRLD's death doesn't fully make sense. According to the reports, Juice started having a seizure. The Chicago police administered 2 Narcans, which has a 93% success rate, and he still died? But even worse, the toxicology reports corroborated the chemical culprit to be Percocets and lean, 2 medications that ordinarily Narcan would reverse in most cases. The Chicago police reported that one of Juice's friends, who was also on the flight with him, said that Juice WRLD ingested multiple pills to avoid getting arrested. A lot of his friends have debunked this theory, and I agree, that theory just doesn't make any sense. This makes me suspect fentanyl, the most dangerous opioid on the market. Juice had just turned 21 a couple days earlier and decided to board a private flight from LA to Chicago, where he and his friends planned on celebrating his birthday.
Get an ambulance inside the Atlantic Airport. They've got a guy seizuring in here.
He died.
Here are the facts. First, Juice WRLD and his crew were 6 hours late to their flight, which indicates that whatever they were doing had to be very critical, or perhaps Juice WRLD could have been high out of his mind and needed the 6 hours to sober up enough to even make it into the plane. Secondly, the marijuana that was found on that flight had to be attributed to someone else, because Juice WRLD was just too deep into his addiction to be conducting very sophisticated drug deals, upwards of 70 pounds. The adulteration of opiate pills cut with varying percentages of fentanyl skyrocketed between 2011 and 2016. Now the opioid pandemic has practically become mass murder. It's very possible that the pills Juice WRLD took were laced with fentanyl, and by taking an excessive amount, he took a lot more than the lethal dose, where not even Narcan could help. It's also possible that he had already been on a drug binge prior to flying, and he just flat out overdosed, thereby making him part of that 7% that Narcan wouldn't revive. And a final possibility is that he was aware of the consequences of his actions.
Put you out your sorrow, you won't live to see tomorrow.
Jared's story should serve as an example of how recreational opioids leads straight to the grave. You grow too much tolerance and you keep increasing the dosage, and one day you would accidentally administer a dose that will be your last. If you need any help with opioid addiction, there's a link in the bio of a couple organizations that I personally picked out that will be glad to help you out. This is Dr. J with another video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.